Now, I say it from experience, I've seen it all before. People like to make excuses, you know. People like to see my situation. The number 8, the part 8, the video about excuses and Westmead Hospital. I had a team of fucking physiotherapists around me. I told the people why. There was a team around me because everyone in the ward says, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm in pain. Whatever." And when everyone else refuses, all the resources come to the guy who wants to work. You know, so don't ever say, "Oh, I don't have this in the U.S. or something." Fuck it, do it yourself. You know, I walk by myself at night. You know, and another thing about excuses. So when I first started walking outside with the stick, I had to point it at the Pelican Belt. So the carer, come back. The carer had held the very first few times I was walking on the outside, put on the Pelican Belt, and the carer walks beside me because my balance is terrible. And then, Masuma, do you want to point this out? No. Masuma, she had period pain and she couldn't come that day. And instead of making excuses for myself, hey, I can't walk. The very first time I walked by myself was the day Masuma had period pain and she couldn't come. And instead of making excuses, I'll rest today, I walked by myself. And because I walked by myself that day, I managed, I just did it, you know. You do more work by yourself. Because I walked by myself that day, every night I'll walk by myself, you know. First it was with the stick, and then we were doing the 2 sticks, and now we're doing just 1 rail and no sticks. And actually this exercise, out of all the walking I've done, I found it the most, it works out the most because the legs are going crazy, trying to stabilize me. And yeah, the worst thing, one of the worst things you can do in a situation like ours is to make excuses, you know. Tom's in Australia. He's got all these services, you know. He's got people to help him. Hey, like I told KT, if I know America sucks, man. America has nothing. So I told him another option. I told him I solved the problem. He said he mentioned something about church. I said, tell your church group to set up to set up volunteers to help people exercise. And the volunteers will be happy because they're doing something good. They're getting a bit of exercise, and you're happy because you're getting someone to help you exercise. So find solutions. Don't complain about the problems. Don't complain about what you don't have, you know. What you don't have is what you don't have. So there's no point complaining about it, you know. Like, sure, Australia is great. It's got, you know, carers to come help with this and that. But I found the most gains was done when I'm walking by myself at night. And you look at me now. Hey, this guy walks pretty damn well. Is he really using that wheelchair? Yes, I'm really in the wheelchair. But don't forget, I've been exercising for 7 years. If any of you can say that you've been exercising for 7 years and didn't see results, then you're lying, actually. Then you're lying. But I've been doing this for 7 years. And I exercise every single day. I put my life on hold because this was more important than anything else. Before, my business was the #1 priority. I put all my energy was into the business. And when I got sick, the business meant nothing to me. Something I've been building for the last 10 years of my adult life. Not important to me. I gave it away. I don't care. I put all my energy into recovering, and that's why I exercise 7 days a week. It's not for everyone, but you just have to adapt it to your situation. How many minutes?
4:55.
So, especially you guys in the US, I know you guys don't have shit in the US. So, don't just complain about it, find a solution. Like the solution I gave for KT. I said, get your church to set up volunteers to come help you exercise, you know? And everyone wins in that situation. The volunteer wins, he feels good, he's helping some guy in a wheelchair. You're happy because you got someone to exercise with you, not so boring. It is really boring by yourself. And I offered, if any of you guys watch my videos, I offered, do a video chat, I'll exercise with you over video. No one took me up on it, zero. So, you know, find solutions, don't just complain about it. And the worst thing you do, over shit you can't control, you get upset over it. That is just stupid, man. You know, why get upset over things you can't control? If you get upset over things that you can't control, it's like the aluminium boat and wooden boat story. You're constantly scooping out water because you're drowning, you know. All my energy, 100% of my energy is rowing, is going forward. And a lot of you guys are just scooping water out, just trying to stay afloat, try not to, you know. Stop.